Hello from the Music Interview Corner, guys. Today with Lizzy Borden. Hi, Lizzy.
How you doing?
It's so kind of you. You know, guys, we were just here at the Halloween show at the Whisky A Go-Go, and Lizzy takes spontaneously time for an interview with us now. Thank you so much.
Just fresh off stage, ready to do this. Let's do it.
Yes. How did it feel for you to play such a big Halloween show here at the Whisky A Go-Go?
You know, just to come back here at the Whisky, when we've played here throughout my whole career. You know, we started here. Started, you know, this journey so long ago, and to keep playing this amazing club with a classic club, and have it still be around and have it still have that same ambiance that it has. It's just oozing out of the walls. So every time I'm on that stage, it's a fun time.
Does it feel like home?
It does. It does, and I live in Vegas now, so but it does feel like home. It feels so comfortable because I've played it. I don't know how many times, countless times, but you know, every time is unique, and every time, and this one is even more. I mean, it's been tonight meeting a lot of the fans out there. They all came from all over the world. I mean, it seems like everybody came from all over the world. Everybody. I came from Germany, Japan, Mexico, Canada.
I talked to a girl from Japan.
Yeah, I mean, everybody that met me came from somewhere else, flew from all across the country and everything. It's kind of overwhelming when you play this show that you've played a lot of times, and then all of a sudden people are flying across the world to come to this little venue to see this band. So it means a lot.
Yeah, it was an amazing atmosphere.
It was, and it was because everyone put so much into this traveling across the country just to see this moment, So yeah, it was amazing.
And you had quite a few outfit changes, and every outfit one was cooler and scarier than the last one. How did you come up with all these outfit ideas?
Usually, I mean, for the album, My Midnight Things, I wanted my main character, so that what you see at the beginning, he's kind of the main character, and he's in his cocoon, but eventually he starts to shed. And he starts to peel back the layers, and that's kind of how this show was taking off. And he's going through so many different transitions to get to where he wants to go, which is at the end, where I sing "Long May They Haunt Us." So it's the whole show is a journey.
Like a whole arc in there.
It is. It is. It's a beginning that is just completely masked to starting to shed and going through different every song that we do is kind of part of the show that creates the character to move him forward in the story. So
cool. And that's why he had 3 faces in the beginning.
Yeah, because he doesn't know where he's going, where he's at, what he wants to do. It's massive confusion, and there's anger, there's love, there's pain, there's everything. So he's every which way.
And you just mentioned your new album, My Midnight Things. It came out last year. And do you have a favorite song on My Midnight Things?
Well, the 2 that I like are Midnight Things and Long May They Haunt Us. Long May They Haunt Us is the most meaningful song that probably I've ever written, besides maybe Bloody Mary and a couple other songs. But this one it's probably the most meaningful song because it's about the people that are no longer with us. And I wanted to try to figure out, I mean, I lost 2 guitar players, but there were more my friends than anything else, and other people in my life. And so I wanted to try and figure out how I can celebrate death in that way, and that memory, having a drink to that memory, and more importantly, never forget. And we talk about these people all the time. So, that's the whole thing. It's celebrating this whole thing. But I wanted to do it where it would fit in the concept of My Midnight Things. But yeah, that's the song that really that was most impactful.
I feel also it sounds a little bit, your new album, like the old stuff with Starwood. Was that intentional? Or is it just me? I don't know. I like the old stuff also a lot. But.
Yeah, I mean, it's just my writing style. I grew up on 70s glitter rock, that whole stuff from New York and the stuff from London and the stuff from Hollywood. Those 3 sections of the world guided my songwriting.
Yeah, you were much more glam in the beginning, right?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, well, still. Oh, definitely.
You tell me. I don't know, man. I don't think I can get much more.
No, that's true.
But yeah, it was not so much the glam, even though I loved the glam bands, but the glitter rock bands were the ones that I liked the most. And even seeing all the bands when I was a young kid, seeing Quiet Riot with Randy Rhoads, that was that whole scene, and that was that was what my eyes were like this. What is this music, and what are they dressed like, and all this. So and then all the New York stuff with Kiss and all the bands there, and then the Bowie and the Sweet and T-Rex and all that stuff from London.
Oh, yes.
So all that stuff, and then I filter that into metal, which I'm hoping, makes it very unique. A lot of people think we're just a metal band. We're from that whole thing, and when they see all these different sides, they go, it's confusing because they think we're just a metal band with leather jackets and all that, and it's never been that way. It's always been those influences, and I feed it through metal because that's what I like. I like the aggression of metal, but I also like punk, and I like pop, and I like rock, and I like classic rock, and I like glam rock, glitter rock, and it's all just. I just filter it all through me, and so if songs pop out that have some similar I don't know, it's my songwriting style that I kind of try and do different things for every album.
And you had, what I think is very impressive about your band is you had nearly for every album a new lineup, but you stayed with the same record label that you had from the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, Metal Blade is Brian Slago's been he's a fan of the band. He's a fan of my voice and my songwriting, and all the shows that we've done, and all the band members that we've had that have come in. He's been behind me the whole way through. So there was no reason to find another label. It's been home since the beginning, and so when we started this whole thing to do kind of a restart, I took a couple of years off because our last show was in Russia off the Appointment with Death and the anniversary tours that we did. And then I just said, that's it. I need a break, and I need to make a new album. That's what I did. And so this whole restart has been building, and I've been, I had worked on the album, finally got my Midnight Things out, and now we're just now doing the shows. We finished the North American tour. This was the last show. This was kind of a one-off, and I wanted to do that, at least do one fun Hollywood show.
That worked. That totally worked.
Yeah. I mean, what better Halloween, So it was one of those things where it was just like, okay, let's finish this off in a really unique way, and then we'll see what happens next year. There's lots of plans, lots of things going on, so we're picking and choosing which territory we want to tackle. But Europe, South America, and the Asian markets are still left for me to bring the Midnight Things show, so we're looking forward to seeing what happens next year.
Cool, me too. And we can see that still on your face. I have some on my arm, but you like to put blood over yourself on stage and over your audience also.
Yeah, I mean, it's more than just splattering blood on people. It's kind of a ritual, It's between me and the people that are, especially in the front row, who battle their way to the front, and I see smiles, I see fun, and so it's kind of my little gift, and it's their gift to me too, because I get to look at their faces.
Yeah, we got a random girl from the audience here. Maybe she could come. Hi.
I saw her random girl.
I know. I wanted to introduce you in a cool way. What's your name?
Allison.
I could swear.
Mayhem.
Yeah, I could swear we met before. So how was it for you to get blood poured over you?
I love Lizzie, and I'm so happy that Lizzie
my artwork
bloodied me.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
Lizzie bloodied me.
show your artwork in the face.
Lizzie
You did the artwork on her body, basically.
And those pictures will stay, and everybody is different. everybody's face is different, and so I do things differently to every face. So that's just kind of my little artwork, but it is unique. Everybody has a different kind of thing going. Some people have drips, some people have different things, you know. So it's not just random throw blood on people, you know.
No, it's art.
There's more to it. It's a fun thing, but it also, you know, when people walk outside and the fire trucks go by, they run over and go, "What happened? What happened?"
And then you know you did a good job.
Everybody in the front, everybody outside walking, smoking cigarettes, blood everywhere. I mean, tonight they probably didn't notice because it's Halloween and it's Hollywood. But usually, you know, it's one of those things. What happened? You know, I hear stories like that after every show, and it's really funny.
Thank you so much for the interview, Lizzie, and all the best for your future plans. I'm excited.
Thank you so much. I'm glad you guys had a lot of fun tonight. It was, you know, Halloween in Hollywood. You can't ask for any more ambiance that we have here. So it's the one time where everyone looks like me, because I do this every night, all the time. So when it's Halloween and everybody, I look out and the audience is crazier than me. I love it. I love it. Happy Halloween!